Whoa, I want you to put it on. Listen, when you say my name, I ain't playing with y'all. And I ain't gonna say, man, we got some breaking news coming out of the city of Detroit. And I was gonna do the I told you sound bite, but I had already done that. And let me just preface this by saying, James Houston, wishing you the best. Hope you land on your feet somewhere, but you see it in the banner. You already know what I'm about to say. And we got the news that James Houston, according to the Detroit Lions Twitter, has been waived. Now, that happens to every player that has been released from a team from the trade deadline on. They will get waived. They have to clear waivers, and then you have to go through the waiver wire. Now, of course, I don't like to see anybody be unemployed. I don't like to see anybody lose their job. But when you're talking, and why did I do the whole put some respect on it at the beginning? Because I signed up for this. Yeah, I'm in front of the media. I'm in front of the camera. I'm in front, I give my opinions. But y'all give y'all's too. And y'all was telling me how wrong I was about James Houston. So when I'm right, I'm going to let you know I'm right for sure. Because I've been telling you since the very beginning, since 2022, when this guy had 8 sacks, and some of y'all was saying he was better than Hutch. This is not about James Houston per se. It's about y'all. It's about me, and it's about y'all, right? James Houston. What has he been able to do from, I didn't even pull up his stats. I don't even know what he's been able to do, but he has been released. So what the Detroit Lions essentially are saying here is that we are going to take our chances on you going through the waiver wire. If he clears waivers, which I don't think he will, if he clears waivers, it's possible that the Detroit Lions could bring James Houston back on the practice squad. But the fact that they were willing to waive him tells you all you need to know. That they were willing, they did the same thing with Isaiah Williams. They were willing to move on from him and take the chance of him getting claimed off waivers, then put him anywhere else. Then keep him on the team, because you can't be demoted to the practice squad. You have to be waived, then you can be re-signed, and you have to be put back on the practice squad. James Houston, all right, has 1 sack this season, and he got it in that game against C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. Had the breakout year 1 as he was playing for the Detroit Lions, a 6th-round pick. This is his game log, but let's look at his total stats here. Now, granted, he got hurt in year 2, played 2 games, got hurt in that game against the Seattle Seahawks in year 2. It was game 2, year 2. He got hurt. Some of y'all think he was never the same. And that might be the case. That truly might be the case. But the reality of the situation is James Houston was never that, okay? There's a particular set of skills that he has. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what. All right, let's have some fun with this. I'm gonna rub this in today. So if petting ain't your type of thing, then you ain't watching the right channel, okay? I heard Aaron Glenn said that James Houston was an elite pass rusher. Why would an elite pass rusher get cut? You guys in the comment section, listen, coaches say stuff. They're not gonna dog a player. The Detroit Lions aren't gonna dog a player. Usually, players will dog coaches. The coaches will not dog the players. And even for the Detroit Lions, we're not that type of organization. We're not going to dog. It's not going to go either way. They love being here. Now, this is not about James Houston. I'm sad for the dude. I hope he lands on his feet. He will be claimed. You know who needs a defensive end? The Cincinnati Bengals. I think they're going to claim him. He's going to go over there with Isaiah Williams. Trust me, James Houston is going to find a team. Some playoff defensive end needy team is going to sign James Houston. He will not clear waivers. I don't think he will. But if he does, he'll probably welcome back with open arms on the Detroit Lions practice squad. But don't forget, this guy was cut year 1. He was cut. He was drafted in the 6th round. He was cut. His initial rookie contract was not really a thing because he did not make the 53-man roster. Y'all I don't know football. I said that this dude was a one-trick genuine. I'm just a pass rusher trying to get to the QB. That's all he was. And he had one skill, run. Y'all remember that meme from a couple years ago? Run. That's it. It was run, speed. He had one move, bend, speed. That's it. He had no spin, no anything. That was it. So James Houston is no longer a Detroit Lions. Lions player, we got breaking news, bro. Breaking news. Looking for a sack. He was trying to get somebody, bro. And I feel sorry for James, but you know what? Then again, he's in the National Football League. He'll be fine. James Houston will be fine. He'll be fine. And this ain't a personal attack on James Houston. I'm not happy and ecstatic that he lost his job or whatever. But when you've been told something over and over and over, when you get attacked ferociously in the comment section for your opinion, because yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do read the comment section. When you get attacked and you get told over and over and over that you don't know what you're talking about, yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do, right? But I just base stuff off of stats. That's it. That's it. So James Houston, no longer a Detroit Lion, has a possibility of landing on our practice squad if he clears waivers. I personally don't think he will. A pass, he's probably going to wind up on a playoff team, but don't forget, he has to start from the bottom. As a matter of fact, let's see if we will. Let's see where could he land? You don't cut an elite pass rusher. So this is not an attack on Aaron Glenn or anything like that, but you do not cut an elite pass rusher. You don't. Who on our team is considered an elite pass rusher? You don't cut that guy. If you're elite at anything, you don't get cut. You don't, not on the Detroit Lions, you don't. So the Detroit Lions are the best team in the National Football League. Who's the worst? The Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars right now have number one on the waiver priority. Now, any of these guys could claim him. They really could. He could go to the Cleveland Browns. They lost Zadarius Smith. Maybe that would be irony right there. They get the Cincinnati Bengals. They're still in this thing. They're trying to make a playoff push. They need defensive end help. Trey Hendrickson leads the league in sacks. Could you imagine where Hutch would be? Hutch would have at least 15, 16. There's no doubt in my mind Aiden Hutchinson would have won defensive player of the year. He would have had more than Bosa, Watt, all of them guys. I think, and so you start getting into a playoff team, the Miami Dolphins. They're on the cusp. You've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He can wind up at the San Francisco 49ers. James Houston will be claimed. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure of it. But if he's not, he probably will come back to the Detroit Lions. So anyway, I like to have a little fun with y'all, man. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I see all that stuff. I read all that stuff. I'm told I'm wrong. I'm told I don't know what I'm talking about all the time. And James Houston, we got to be able to separate facts over feelings, stats over feelings. We love our players like they're our family, but sometimes we got to keep it a buck. James Houston was not it. He never was. He never was. Did his injury change it? Perhaps. It might have. It might have. And we'll find out. We'll find out if that's the case when he is on another team or if he comes back to the Detroit Lions, because you never know. I personally think he's going to be claimed. But anyway, and I ain't going to say it no more, bro. Y'all going to put some respect on my name. Y'all, you really are. And yes, it's an arrogant, cocky gloat right now. I'm tired. I only go when you kind of become like this when you are on social media. It's you become where you are just told over and over and over. You should see some of the comments that I get. Even I made a video about James Houston and how he was not it. I've been talking about that James Houston has not been it since y'all saying he was. So yes, I'm going to take my laps. Now, here's the other thing. What are we doing this for? This opens up a roster spot. What are we doing it for? But it's funny, ain't it? Y'all was like, Matthew Betts is not he's not an NFL guy. We kept James Houston over Matthew Betts, and Matthew Betts could have been on his team. I'm telling you, bro, here's what I think happened. I think that Brad Holmes just did not want to part with a draft pick. He was attached emotionally because they're the same player. I mean, essentially, right? Both of them were defensive ends. Both of them were used to play Sam linebacker, even though that wasn't in their job description. And one of them has made it to the team. And I told y'all, I was shocked that he made it on the team over Matthew Betts. I was shocked. I don't think Matthew Betts is on the way back to the team. He's played a lot of football over the past calendar year. He went back to the BC Lions. They also did not make the Grey Cup, I don't believe. So he could have been, I think he had to wait to either the CFL season was over or their CFL season was over, but he is available now. I don't think that's the guy. I don't know why they're doing this, but we have to replace him. We got to replace him. So something is in the works. Potentially a DN. But let me know your comments in your comments in the section below. Look, it's all fun. It's all love. But I'm gonna tell you, bro, when you put your opinion on the internet and you get ridiculed all the time and all this stuff. When you write, man, you definitely, and I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have some fun on my channel, bruh, because y'all be coming at me. Y'all be coming at me. So I'm going to come right back at you. If I'm right, I'm going to come back at you. And just think about it. You got more of a chance to be right than me. So when I say something, I'm really taking a chance. But anyway, I know this video seemed like it was about me, and it kind of was. It kind of was, man, because I swear, bro, nobody was getting what James Houston was getting. Y'all just would not let this guy go. And I've been telling you, he should have never been on this team this season. He should have never made this roster, period. He has done nothing. And they must have seen something that said, you know what, James, this is the second time this guy's been released. The second time, his rookie season, and now. You don't release somebody who's elite. Anyway, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Before we get out of here, I got to shout out my man Zad with Nissan of Dearborn. I just came from the dealership, had to get the car serviced, and Zad over there, Lions fan, he got a Lions tattoo, bro. That's how much. And he was already a subscriber of the channel. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how I feel, though, because he ain't recognize me. I did have on a hat, though. I had on a hat. Maybe they say it's true. What you know how Superman wear the glasses? And you be like, oh, my God, this is Superman. And this is Clark. Maybe that's what it was. I didn't have a glass. Hey, the Superman disguise is real, bro. That's real. So if I don't want to get recognized, I just do this. But no, it doesn't happen that often. But it's cool, and it still shocks me every time. But shout out to Nissan of Dearborn. Shout out to Zad, man. If you need your car service, you make an appointment, though. Because if you don't make an appointment, you're going to be there. I rolled up on Friday. They was like, bro, you're going to have to come back. We too busy. If you don't got no appointment, you're going to have to get up out of here. So, you know, make sure you make an appointment. You can call in and make an appointment. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. James Houston, wishing you the best, man. You may be back on the team, but, you know, from one man to another, I hope you land on your feet, and I'm sure you will. Go Lions. Now, I could have pulled up.